and welcome to my channel. Today I will be sharing with you how I got my F1 visa approved in 3 minutes during my student visa interview. So I've already shared a lot of information in my previous videos, including the 10 questions you will be asked in your interview, as well as 10 mistakes to avoid in your interview. And if you haven't had a chance to see those videos, I would encourage you to check them out as you prepare for your student visa interview. So back to the question, how did I get my visa approved in 3 minutes at the US Embassy? Now, reflecting on my experience in 2019, I would say 3 main things worked in my favor. And today I want to make sure that I share them with you before you head out for that student visa interview. You too deserve a great opportunity and a better life. And with these tips, you will be on your way. So let's get right into it. 1, I would say my confidence. So of all of the attributes that you can have on your big day, I would say confidence will be an important one to have. Confidence always attracts. And from my experience, it sure did. So I still remember that day so vividly and how confident I felt going into my interview. And before then, I would always look myself in the mirror every day and tell myself, why not you? And if not you, then who? And while those positive affirmations are always helpful, there are other things that you need to work at in order to be fully confident and, more importantly, gain the full confidence of the consular at the US Embassy. So one of the things you should ensure before your interview is going over your application information and making sure that you have all the important documents for your interview. The more you're sure of your information, the more confident you will become. So I can't say that enough. 2, I would say conciseness. So your ability to give information in as few words as possible will be an important asset to have during your student visa interview. And whenever you're rehearsing for your interview, you always need to ask yourself, how can I simply say this sentence? So being simple and concise, my friend, will go a long way to get your visa approved. For my interview, I didn't feel the need to use big English words or say so much for every answer. And when you're concise, it gives the consular at the embassy the opportunity to ask you more questions, which then increases your chances of getting your visa approved. So if you waste all your time on one question given so much information, you are only shooting yourself in the foot, which could work against you. So just be mindful of that. 3, I would say my command over the English language. It's so important in the process. And when I say command, I don't mean an exceptional command of the English language. Just enough that gets you understood clearly. And while some people might be exceptional when it comes to the command of the English language, your student visa interview isn't about who knows the most English words. It's not the place to speak all the words in a dictionary and sound like you know all the fancy English words. It's really about making your point and presenting your story in your most authentic voice. So I believe all of us have the ability to have a command over the English language if only we practice and practice. There's no secret tip anywhere other than to practice your answers. Look up the likely questions you could be asked and verbally practice your answers, because no one gains a command of the language overnight. It comes with practice. If the people that you're communicating to can make meaning out of what you're saying, I can bet that you will be halfway to getting your student visa approved in 3 minutes or even less. So always remember this before you go out for your interview. CCC, confidence, conciseness, and command over the English language. These are the main attributes that you will need to succeed in your visa interview and potentially also get your visa approved in 3 minutes. just like was the case for me in 2019 when I went to the US Embassy in Ghana. So I hope you found this video a bit beneficial. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment so I can hear from you, and subscribe to my channel for more helpful tips like this, as well as more about my journey so far. This is Obi. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep staying positive and out of trouble. Bye.